Hello, I'm Alleluia from SynthesisAI. Imagine a world where researchers no longer drown in a sea of academic papers, struggling to connect the dots between scattered insights. Welcome to SynthesisAI, the ultimate tool for transforming research into actionable insights. Every day, millions of research articles are published. Researchers spend countless hours sifting through data, summarizing findings, and trying to uncover meaningful connections. This process is inefficient and prone to missed opportunities, but with synthesis AI, those challenges become a thing of the past. Imagine this: you are a researcher overwhelmed by thousands of academic papers. You need critical insights but can't afford to spend days sifting through data. Enter Synthesis AI. With just a few clicks, the Synthesis AI connects to trusted research databases like PubMed, pulling the most relevant studies. It breaks down dense academic text into easy to read, meaningful sections, and then maps relationships into a knowledge graph. But that's not all. Using retrieval augmented generation, Synthesis AI delivers summaries, systematic reviews, and actionable insights tailored to your needs. It's like having a team of experts, researchers working around the clock, all for you. Now, how does this work? First of all, Synthesis AI connects with research databases like PubMed. It identifies and extracts the most relevant, impactful studies based on your specific queries. Next, advanced text processing techniques come into play. These methods break down dense academic papers into manageable, semantically meaningful sections, making the complex information easy to navigate. Then these insights are embedded and stored in a dynamic knowledge graph. This maps relationships between findings, methods, and key concepts, creating this visual interconnected web of knowledge, which is all you need. Then finally, using retrieval augmented generation, we deliver context-aware, fact-checked summaries, have actionable insights. Everything is tailored towards your need, providing clarity and saving lives. Now, off to a quick demo of the application. So here is Synthesis AI. This is the Next.js frontend with modus powering the backend. Modus using Gemini API and also dgraph as our graph database. This is fully managed by dgraph, as from user authentication to the graph generation and so on. Everything is all on dgraph. If I go to the dashboard here, because I'm not logged in currently, it redirects me to this page where I have to provide my credentials. Here I provide my credentials and then I click sign in. We'll be back once we've signed in. And yes, we are here on our dashboard. Here we can choose to perform a new research, have a quick review, or import papers. Here I'm going to go with the new research. I want to know more about CRISPR. I want to know. Okay, let me type it this way: impacts of CRISPR on the treatment. Perhaps there's something around this line that might tickle my fancy. Yeah, I want a quick review, and I toggle these off. This will help me if I'm doing a detailed review. Then I start my analysis. I'll be back once our analysis is done. And here we are. So what happens at the back end? This runs and it generates all this information for us on the sections, and it has written up all this for us in Markdown and sent it back to us. But how do we get all this information? So what happens is that when I put in my topic, we have an agent. I have an agent was created that generates sections to write on for this particular topic. Then another agent takes each of these sections and writes on them individually. Then we combine the results together to have this full overview of this paper. And here is what we have in the end. Now I can know about CRISPR Cas9 mechanisms and their therapeutic applications. I can know more about the challenges of CRISPR and then the future directions, which demonstrate the things that I need to know about this particular technology. I can come here to view perhaps some of the other reviews that I've done earlier on before, and here I can edit my profile as time goes on, and I can also decide to log out of the handy graph for a scalable application and for empowering researchers in our world today. Synthesis AI fundamentally transforms the research landscape by streamlining the process of data extraction and insight generation, all powered by modus and dgraph.